Every day I wake up, pour myself a cup of that rich Folgers aroma. The best part of waking up, it's the do-up in all I do. The mountain aroma always coming through. Oh, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Now I'm right in harmony with that do-up ditty. Whoa, one more cup and it's a who-up shabbat for me. Oh, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
One of the most enduring and endearing brands in American history is Folgers Coffee. Folgers has been serving up great tasting coffee since 1850. James Folgers moved to San Francisco at the tender age of 14 to work in the gold mines. He gets a carpentry job at the Pioneer Steam Coffee and Spice Mill. Who would have thought that his gold mine would have been coffee? When the economy collapsed in 1854, he was able to buy out his partners, and he renamed the company to J.A. Folgers and Company. He was only 26 years old at the time. Here is a brief timeline of when Folgers was founded in 1850 to 2008 when it joined J.M. Smuckers. One of the hallmarks of Folgers was the establishment and emphasis on great tasting coffee, with their motto always being, "We've always been dedicated to delivering the finest cup of coffee around." James Folgers was a mere 54 years old when he passed, leaving the business to his son, James Folgers II, who carried on the family business as his father would have liked, with a reverence to community, family, and doing the right thing. James Folgers wrote this in a letter to his son before his passing. There was more to running a successful business than making a profit, and that money making was always secondary to a good reputation. Folgers continues to uphold its good reputation today. One good example is through their corporate responsibility by announcing a 3-tier strategy for increasing sustainable coffee sourcing, by buying 10% of its coffee beans from certified sources who are committed to focus on agronomy training, organizational development, and climate change adaptation strategies to develop hybrid varieties. Folgers is also committed to purchasing green coffee in a responsible manner. The Folgers Company has extensive internal processes and controls that help honor this commitment by working with coffee suppliers who are equally passionate about human rights, environmental practices, and safety procedures, and through the work of UTZ certified to make green coffee purchases. They're also continually introducing sustainable coffee practices to enable a better future for all. They are also working with the World Coffee Research, the WCR, where WAYS are continually seeking solutions to meet the world's growing consumption of coffee while protecting other natural resources. This includes finding solutions and strategies that address unique environmental conditions for coffee production, including climate change, disease, and insect pressures, and the aging tree stock. Folgers started its journey with a classic roast ground coffee, being able to adapt as instant coffee was introduced in 1938. Instant coffee was a staple in the military during World War II, but was promoted heavily in the 1970s. Folgers has also moved into the specialty gourmet coffees such as lattes, and through a contract with Keurig in 2011, Folgers now carries K-Cups. In 1970, Folgers expanded into the commercial industry, distributing coffee to various restaurants and other places of employment. I know that San Juan Regional Medical Center, where I work, actually carries Folgers coffee. Who are Folgers customers? Folgers customers are brand loyal coffee drinkers and coffee lovers, from the baby boomers to Generation X, Generation Z, and up to the millennials. Folgers has been a household name from generation to generation. Let's take a look at a few of the heartfelt commercials Folgers has put out throughout the years.
Now, here's the captain getting aboard our yacht, Miss Wilson.
Oh, it must have been such a nice vacation. Did you ever see Larry looking so happy?
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation. Away from your coffee.
Larry. Oh, Mrs. Olson, he's always ranting about my coffee. But I guess it really isn't any good.
Oh, now, good coffee's no problem. All you need is a coffee with better flavor. Folgers.
Folgers coffee?
Yeah. Folgers is different. It's mountain-grown coffee.
Is mountain grown better?
It's the richest kind. And Folgers blends it special. Make some now.
Okay. Hope it quiets the shutterbug.
Honey, this Folgers coffee is great.
Want another cup?
You bet. Happiness is another cup of your coffee.
Try Folgers, the mountain-grown coffee. Mountain-grown for better flavor.
Another town, another show. Wake up on the bus, but that's life on the road. Though the morning is bright, it still feels like last night. Put the Folgers on the cruise. That aroma pulls me through. Like a friendly voice from back home calling you. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. That rich aroma, mountain grown. The road is long, but now it feels like home. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Oh, you're unpacking already?
Help me find some mugs?
Sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Will do.
Yeah.
Wake up to the mountain-grown aroma of Folgers.
The best part of
So, where do you want to start?
I think this is a pretty good place.
is Folgers in your cup.
Folgers markets to loyal customers by using TV commercials, paper advertisements, and the internet. Folgers not only uses these types of ads, but has availability options. Then and now, Folgers can be found in any grocery store shelf in the United States since 1850. Today we can buy Folgers through many ways, including ordering online through Amazon, for example. Let's look at some market trends. How much coffee do people actually drink? The average person drinks coffee every day, an average of 3 cups of coffee a day. And the coffee industry sells over $30 billion worth of products in the U.S. annually. Folgers stays current through many promotions and sponsorships. The late great Tim Richards, number 25, drove the Folgers-sponsored NASCAR back in 1985, giving Folgers more attention than it would have received otherwise. Going into the 1986 season, Folgers was the number 3 selling coffee in the industry. By the end of the season, Folgers was number 1. Currently, Folgers has a jingle contest. Competitors send in a video by YouTube or any other means possible with original music and words to the catchphrase jingle, "The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup." This year's winners were a duo, J. Dodd and Stephen James.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Hey, yo, Steven, I'm gonna do it like this for you. Ready? Energy low. This Folgers is medicine, bro. Take a big gulp of that Folgers and let it be known that coffee's so good. Woo! How is that coffee so good? I'm sipping it, ah, so much deliciousness, ah, got me singing the best part of waking up. The best part of waking up. The best part of waking up is Folgers in
So although Folgers is not a fancy coffee house brew, it has endured over 150 years of being the best part of waking up.